My favorite garden helper and I went to the garden center and picked up a whole bunch of new plants. Let's see what they are. It's all about getting these two beauties into the ground. I got these new clematis and they're growing like crazy. They even have roots coming out of the bottom. So it's time to get them planted. Hey guys, it's Lo again here with Nino and Lo. I'm just out here surveying some of my plants and looking to see what I should start getting into the ground. And I think it's time to get these clematis. If you can see, there's a lot of growth on them. I have two of them. There's this one called the First Lady, and then I have another one here called the Vagabond. Yeah. They even have roots coming out of the bottom here. So I think I will find a spot for these and get them into the ground. So stick with me. So here are some of the goodies that I got. So I got the African daisy or Osteospermum. Next I have this Candytuft that reminds me a lot of Alyssum. I got some more English lavender. Love the smell of that. This is some Pincushion Flower or Scabiosa. It's a perennial. These are all perennials, by the way. And I got some rock foil here with the pretty little red flowers. And I couldn't resist this cute little sedum. Now this is the area that I'm going to put them in. Doesn't look like much now, but when these things grow in, and it'll look great. So this is a new rose I bought. It's called New Dawn and it's a climbing rose. So I figure I will put it right here and it can climb up on the fence and go across the fence here. I could even put a trellis here. I think this is a good spot for it because it gets a lot of sun. So I'm gonna put some seed compost in there. This is just some sea marine compost from Miracle Grow that I had laying around. So I'll put some of that in the bottom of the hole, and I'll just put in some slow release fertilizer. Mix that all up in there, and that'll feed the roots. Ooh, that's some nice roots under there. Looks nice and healthy. Lots of young roots shooting out. I think that looks pretty good. So I will just fill in the hole now. These little mini rose plants, they're so pretty. They're not the easiest to grow because sometimes as soon as you get them, they don't do very well. But these ones are pushing out new growth. And I always just plant them into my landscape and kind of treat them like annuals. So this is the little area where I plant them. I've already got two into the ground. I have a little established rose there already with a clematis that's just coming back to life. And I have a little rose there and a tiny little one here, right here. that survived from last season. So I'm just putting in some nice amendments into the soil, some land and sea compost and some fertilizer. Now I also picked up a pair of Zephirine Drouhin climbing rose. I've been searching for this rose for a while. This rose is a bourbon rose and it's thornless. This is what it will look like when it finally starts to bloom. These ones are pretty young, but they have already started to leaf out. Now, to my surprise, this poor rose was attacked by aphids, but I jumped on the problem pretty early because I don't want an infestation to happen. So that concludes my shopping plant day with my little helper. She is totally knocked out, so I'm going to put her to bed. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye for now.